It's ridiculous that the people of Nevada can bet on sports, single game betting, and the people of New York, Connecticut, Alabama, they can't. So that rule is going to be overturned, and it's going to be like a raging wildfire. Not every state, but I think they've lined up right now about 12 states that are ready to jump on and legalize sports betting. Eventually, almost every state in the country will have sports betting if the Supreme Court rules and strikes down the sports betting law, the illegal sports betting law, which I think they will. That decision will come in April, May, or June. And the fact, Dan, that they've heard the case, that sort of leads one to believe that they will strike down that ridiculous law. It's like prohibition. It didn't work. Sports betting, everybody does it. I don't bet on sports, but I make a hell of a living handicapping games, and you don't bet on sports, but the point spread is part of the game, and it's insanity that we're going to tell people you can't bet on sports.
But also, if I do it illegally, I can have a transaction there. I don't have to declare this with the IRS. If I do it legally, then I'm going to have to declare this with the IRS. Is that going to be an obstacle at all?
Nope, because you have many people out there that don't bet on sports that say, wow, this is now I can, like going to my grocery store, I can legally go to wherever it's located, the sports book in every state or most every state, and bet. But you make a good point, but I got to point this out also. Probably 1 out of 1,000 people that bet football wins money. So I don't think it's going to be an IRS problem. I think it's more of an exciting problem and to raise a lot of tax money. Dan, you're talking about $150 billion is illegally bet over the course of a football season. That's about $7 billion a weekend, $12 billion illegally bet on the Super Bowl. It's insanity that we don't tax it.
But how are we going to do this, though, Danny? Is it going to be at the stadium? Are you going to have special rooms where you can go in and gamble? You have to be a certain age. You have your ID. Give us an idea. How do you think you're going to be able to gamble? Good
point. I would say Danny Sheridan opened a sports book in Alabama and Connecticut. Mm-hmm. We book bets. You can. It's as simple as going to the grocery store if you want to bet, and we make money. We, being our business, makes money, and we pay the state taxes. I can't tell you each state's going to do it. Some may say you can only go to our dog track, our horse racing track. My guess is it'll be just like Las Vegas. There's a sports book on every corner, and they won't be on every corner, but it'll be very accessible. But it feels like you should be able to go to the game and bet, or make it a concession stand. Dan, you're right, and that's brilliant. You'll have a situation where you can bet on your smartphone. It's unlimited what you can do. This is what they're doing in Nevada now. So once it's legalized in a state, and you can create, it's like playing the lottery. Get more people in there, bigger payout, state makes more money. The more bets you can take, the more volume that you can generate, which the states will do on just exactly what you said. You'll be able to bet at the game. You'll be like they are in England. We'll be like normal. It's like if you banned alcohol today, it's insanity. I still can't believe they banned alcohol many years ago before we were born, but it's the same thing. Americans love to bet sports. Think about it. $150 billion. If that were a corporation, that would be the biggest corporation in the world, and we have $150 billion in illegal wagers on football alone. It's incredible that we don't tax it.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.